That was it. Crikey, what happened? It's,
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are tuning from. My name is Emily. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a happy wife. I'm a proud mom of one and a special ed teacher by profession, although
ah,
I'm off today.
that's right. Yes, that was awesome. My name's Mike, originally from Manchester, England. We both now reside here in sunny Atlanta, Georgia, USA. And we're traditional business owners and extremely proud online business owners. So welcome, 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 everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Monday, what's left of it. I know I did because I got a full belly of nicely made curry
Yes,
from
and
my built-in chef right here.
yeah, and the good thing too, talking about chef, we just found a new friend from across the pond asking about the online business today, and she is actually a chef. So shout out to you, Stanford. I know it's a bit late
Yes.
in UK, but thank you so much for reaching out to or for reaching out to us.
Yeah, and hopefully we can pick your brains and get some chef ideas from you.
Yes. So
So,
today's episode uh, is about us learn, grow, and then the power of having the right support and asking questions, of course.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I think, can we go up there a little
Yeah.
bit there, see what it says? Yeah, I think why are so many people afraid to ask questions? And what questions did you have when we first started? You
Yeah.
know, I mean, there's no such thing, I don't think, as a stupid question because just because you know the answer and you know something about it, it doesn't mean to say everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, no matter what you do in life, you ask questions. Let's say you're having some work done in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just going to say, hey, how much is it going to cost?
And
It's
that's it.
and that's it. Or,
Yeah.
or are you going to say, hey, do you clean up? What's involved? What materials are you going to use? What's the process? How long it's going to take? You're going to ask a bunch of questions, right? How
Mm-hmm.
many's on the team? How many's going to come? What time are they going to arrive? You're going to ask all kinds of questions. You don't just ask one or two questions.
Yeah, and assume that you know everything, and you assume that when you hear one answer, you know already what is involved in the business. For example, you have to ask, like you said, quite a few questions because it this is something that could potentially change the trajectory of your future.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So
And
your future is upstate, is that correct?
could be.
Yeah, your future is this can change your future, like I said. So you have to really put a little bit of time asking what the business is about, what parts of the business were completely new to you, especially because this online business, although it's 10 years, this platform that are you we're using right now, but 10 years actually when it comes to technology is not really old,
No,
you
and
know.
of course things constantly change, so the platform's constantly changing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, and I was just trying to think of something actually while you were talking there. I was trying to do this question thing. I was
Mm-hmm.
trying to use when you go to a restaurant, but it didn't really make sense. But it does make sense
Okay.
because there's a diner that we go to, and the
Mm-hmm.
options are endless.
Yes.
And one simple thing is, it might say toast.
Yeah.
Do you say, yeah, I'll have toast with it?
Yeah,
But
because some restaurants really, it's like having
yeah,
this online business sometimes, um, or a restaurant, like you said, when you go to the restaurant and you order toast, there are only two options. It's either wheat bread or it's white bread. But like you said, when we go to this diner, there's a whole bunch of
just
like
yeah,
options.
just different breads that they have. So they might be five or six. So you can't assume, oh, it's toast, it's white toast, or it's wheat toast.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of different ones. So again, you ask questions. Well, what type of toast do you have? Well, I've got this, and this, and this.
Yeah.
What kind of eggs do you have? Well, you can have them scrambled. So that, again, you can't just assume because I'm ordering eggs, it only comes one way. You ask more questions.
Yes.
So, do you have, do we have an, do we have an, do we ever have moments when we say we haven't a clue what we're doing?
Yeah, of course, because for me, having this online business, even though I was so excited when I found this, I have a bunch of questions. That's why when I reached out to my mentor and he said that, oh, you have so many questions, why don't you just pay 149 US dollars, because this will give you more clarity of what this online business is about. um, I watched the free webinar before I paid that 149 US dollars. What I'm saying right now is when you sign up or when you want to know about this online business, you don't have to pay that 149 US dollars the first day, because there is a free webinar wherein it will give you the overview of the online business. You get to listen to so many testimonials about this online business and how they are enjoying the results of their hard work. But in my case, I was so excited after I watched the webinar. I did not wait, like right there and then after I watched the free webinar and I have a few more questions, and then my mentor suggested that why don't you just pay for that fee. It's a one-time fee. uh, we don't have any monthly subscription, because that's one of the questions. Oh, is that 149 US dollars, is that gonna be
Every
my
month.
monthly fee? And the question is no, it's only one-time fee. And if you decide to continue with your online business, with the business, it will also cover for your mentorship, your coaching, your step-by-step training, the funnel, the
Facebook,
creation of your website.
no website. That's right.
Yeah, the creation of your website, and it's only 149 US dollars. And I know that a lot of people pay that amount of money for just dinner for four or maybe even two,
Yeah,
dinner for two people. So what I'm saying here is, because I was so excited, I was so curious, and I want to learn more. That's why my my journey was so quick, because I want to learn more. And when you want to learn more about one thing, you want to move
quickly.
quickly.
Yeah,
Yes.
and everybody's path is different, or journey, should I say, is different. Maybe you don't want to, maybe you've got a job and you really enjoy it, because we have people in the business that are still working and
Mm-hmm.
they love the job and they want to do this business as well. So you want to move at your own pace. So there's no saying that you've got to, jump in and learn everything in one day.
Mm-hmm.
You can take as long as you want to take it. It's all up to you. But obviously, again, the quicker you move, the quicker you get results. That's in anything.
Yes,
It's
yes,
not just in
absolutely.
this business. Um, so, yeah, just asking questions is really key. Super important in no matter what you do, whether it's this business or something else.
And whatever decision that you are making each day, especially if your life it's like your life depends on it. Because for me, or Mike, when I started this online business, the reason for it is because I'm feeling so comfortable in
Yeah,
this.
she's going to be taking a nap in a little bit.
Yeah. For me, it's because Mike and I, we were talking about the retirement 3 years ago, or maybe more than that. And we always talk about, like, when we wanted to travel, before this online business, we cannot just pack and go, because I have to ask permission from my boss. Mike has to consider who will be in our brick and mortar business, because let's face it, even though how much trustworthy our employees in our running our online business, there is no one out there who will run it exactly the way you as owner will run it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, because they've got no skin in the game, if you want to say. You know,
mhm,
they've got no investment in it. It's your business.
yeah. So during the time when I thought, or when we were talking about the retirement, obviously, what's the first thing that you're going to do is to look at your nest egg. Is that correct word? Nest
Yeah,
egg or egg nest? Nest egg.
egg nest, no egg nest egg,
Nest
nest egg.
egg. And
Yeah,
when I look at my bank account, I may be able to retire for like 6 months or maybe a year very comfortably. However, after that, then what? I don't want to die after 1 year. I plan on being alive until I'm 100 years old, and I'm just halfway that 100 years old mark. So guess what? I was worried about that and thinking that, oh, what are we gonna do with that? I don't wanna work until I'm 65, 60, 65, and mostly I don't wanna work until I'm 70.
yeah. Who wants to do that?
Yeah.
Because then what kind of, you know, one, it's sad even now when you go to the grocery store and
Hmm.
you see these old folks that are retired, and maybe they're doing it because they just want to get out and about, but maybe they're just doing it because they have to.
Yeah.
And you want to find yourself in that position. I mean, maybe you've got a great job with great benefits. That's awesome. But the good thing is you've still got to ask for permission to go places, right? You
Yeah.
can't. You're still maybe missing out on that family time. So why not build something that maybe you can take a little bit more time off to enjoy family and friends?
Yeah, and going back to that question is for going back to asking questions. I believe that one of the most important question to us is this business having the right support system?
Yeah, the support system is huge because it's one thing starting a business.
Mm-hmm.
When we opened our first coffee shop, we had nobody to help us or guide us. We just figured it all out for ourselves. We went
Mm-hmm.
in, we kind of had an idea, obviously, how we wanted the shop to be laid out. So we drew it out on a piece of paper. We gave it to our contractor who passed it on to the architect who did all the drawings. And then, of course, we tweaked a few things, but we were just kind of winging it.
Yes.
We didn't know what kind of order the machines needed to be in or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but we knew we obviously wanted plugs for everything.
Yes.
So, but nobody was there to guide us. You know, even just nothing.
Yeah,
Nobody, right? We
no,
just learned
we
everything.
had to figure out everything. But the good thing about this online business is there is mentorship or the community that will help you every step of the way. And Mike and I are both mentors, and we will be, if you want, holding your hand every step of the way. You know, that's one of the best thing for having your own mentor and the community that support you is you are not gonna uh how do you make the same mistakes that we did in the past.
But then also on top of that, with regards to the mentorship, we're there obviously to help you every step of the way, but we're not there to do all the work for you.
Yes.
um, there's a big difference there, you know what I mean? Because if we just do everything for you, then you're not learning for one.
Yeah, and also you can be a mentor and a coach as fast as you can too. You know, so like you said, if we do the work for you, then obviously you're not gonna be able to mentor or to coach your the people that who will join you in this journey.
That's right, yeah. So as I say, it's reaching out when you've got a problem,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe you don't have an understanding of something, and then you reach out and, hey, how is it I do this? And then we can talk you through it to save you the headache of getting frustrated and trying to figure something out by yourself.
Yeah, and also just knowing that you have someone to turn to when you can't figure out things, someone that you can talk to. Here in this online business, we gain so many friends already
Mhm.
along our journey, and the conversation is not always about business. It becomes personal,
Yeah,
actually.
we have
Yeah.
we have friends that we just shoot the breeze. Hey, you're playing a bit of golf, or you're doing this, and we talk about just stuff. But then the great thing again about this community is that you'll find people that you just click with. You've got
Mm-hmm.
stuff in common with them, and hopefully we have something in common with you as well. Whether it's we're business owners,
Mm-hmm.
traditional business owners. Maybe you've owned a business, or you own a business, or maybe you're a teacher
You're close to retirement,
close to
perhaps, or retired.
close to retirement. Or what else have we done? Just in the corporate world. I was in the corporate world, and
Mm-hmm.
we understand the stress of. I was on the road all the time. I'd be gone like Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
I'd come home Friday and then do catch up on reports and stuff. I'd try and take Monday off, but then Monday or Tuesday I'd be back on the road again. So
Yeah, and I remember your company wanted you to work on a Saturday as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, we've got a lot of experience between the two of us, and maybe we can relate with something that obviously you've done, or
Mm-hmm.
you've done in the past. I was a musician as well. But if not, that's okay too. We can share what knowledge we have on this online business, but then there's going to be somebody in the community that you can relate to. I guarantee you, 100%.
Yes, and also the great thing about that as well is with the support from your mentors, from the coach, from the global community, you would want to stay in that community because of like the support in general, the friendships that you will develop, and the experiences that you will gain along the way, the personal development as
Mhm.
well is really big in this community. uh, you may some people they enjoy just being in the business because of the
Mhm.
community. Like
Yeah.
every single morning I have to do this morning routine. I've been doing this for more than a year now, and I feel like my morning is not complete without attending this morning routine. Even when I'm off, I have to get up early in the morning, whether I'm feeling good or not, because
Mhm.
it
That's the
makes
thing.
my day. Yeah.
And that's just it. Again, there's so much training and community support throughout your journey. You're never going to be left alone. Like Emily says, you can do the morning routine. There's a couple of things on
Daily drop-ins.
this daily drop-in, yeah, which is
Mm-hmm.
a training thing of they'll have all different subjects. So maybe you're struggling with something and maybe you want to use it, maybe you don't, but it's there for you and it's totally free.
Yeah.
And then on a Wednesday, there's another community,
Millionaire
a millionaire mastermind, they call it. And it's where we all get together. And there could be 2,000 business owners on,
3,000.
3,000 business owners on there.
Yeah.
And they share, not everybody's sharing the story, obviously, because it's 2,000 people, but they do some question and answer stuff, and they'll answer some questions. They'll tell you maybe something new. They'll share some story of somebody's journey. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's really informative. So, and all this is free. It's all part of beginning the
Yes.
community.
And the great time, because this is global, is and you are not able to attend, Mike and I, we make sure that we block our Wednesday night so we don't go out, even party. There was a party last Wednesday to celebrate someone, and I just said I'm sorry I can't attend because um, our Wednesday night is
Mhm.
important for our personal development. So we block our Wednesday night, even going out for dinner.
Yeah,
We never go out for dinner on
on a Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, and even also on a Wednesday, we have a Q&A session,
Yes.
which is 7 o'clock p.m. UK time, 2 o'clock p.m. in the States.
Mm-hmm.
So we always want to be available for that. You don't have to be available for these things. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that you're committed to anything. That's just what we choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you find things that work for you and at what time schedule. You may not have all the time in the world, but the great thing as well is a lot of this is recorded, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's what I was gonna say. That because this is global and not everybody, we have almost a 300,000 people around the globe who are doing this online business, and because we are in different time zones, not everybody can attend, but everybody has access to it because it's recorded.
Yeah. So, and as I say, we're here. We want to help you. Sometimes I think everybody comes into doing the business because of the money. You want to
Mm-hmm.
make some money, and that's
Yeah.
great. We're not where we want to be right now. We're
Yeah.
working on it. We're still building, which
We're
is
still
great.
learning.
Yeah, still learning.
Mm-hmm.
But the great thing is, we love to see when we help other people. They
Yes.
see the opportunity, and they grasp it, and they understand it. They come in open minded, and we're able to share what we've learned
Mm-hmm.
to set them on the path too. And there's nothing better feeling than doing that type of
Yeah,
stuff, I
and
think.
who would have thought that we are still learning something new later in our life? You know, Mike is retired. I'm close to it as well, because uh now we realize that age really is not a disadvantage when learning an online business. If
Mm-hmm.
you are older, you have more wisdom,
Yeah,
and if you are younger, then you have something new to put on the table.
if you're younger, also you probably have more tech knowledge. Whereas if you're old like moi, 65, I'm still henpecking at the keys to try and type out an email.
Me too.
But yeah, but at least we both, you come here open minded and you learn these different skills that you can learn. Um, you're never too old to learn, for sure.
Yeah, and then like the typing and all that, in this online business, you don't have to do that all the
No,
time,
no.
you
This is
know?
this is just for finding stuff, but everything's there for you. And what would you tell someone who says, "I'm not tech savvy or techie"?
Yeah, or techie, because there are so many people in our online business community who are not techie. And this is one thing that I always say. Maybe some of you already heard about it. If you are able to follow the sign and follow what the road sign is saying, turn right, turn left, go straight, I believe you are able to do this online business, because this is a step by step training. An elementary student can actually follow the step by step training. And also, like we said, there is mentorship, there is coaching, and then there is everything in our platform is provided for us. If sometimes you don't want to talk to anybody and you want to do it on your own, that's fine too, because you go to our training site and everything is over there. Actually, even the new platforms now, I'm saying platforms like Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn or
YouTube.
YouTube, whatever platform uh,
You,
out there, you can use it to run your online business. I'm old school, so I'm very comfortable with Facebook. So that's what I'm using. I'm still learning about Instagram and TikTok. I do a little bit of posting in those platforms, but really Facebook is what I am more comfortable using. So that's why I'm sticking to it.
yeah. So again, the support system. You don't have to know all the answers because we certainly didn't, and in fact, probably 99.9 of the people that are in this community didn't have all the answers by any means.
Mm-hmm.
You may have some people that have been working successfully online. Obviously, they've got a head start on the tech stuff, if you want to say
Mm-hmm.
how things work and operate and stuff. But as far as the other side of things, everyday people just like us.
Yes, and so you have to ask those questions that can save you from really making unnecessary mistakes, because there are you are gonna face some hiccups along the way. It's not gonna be perfect. Everybody's journey, and the good thing about making mistakes is you get to find the answer, and then you get to discover something that you never knew that you are capable of solving. That, for example, the problem, you
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. And again, we're here for you to answer. Let's say you're going through the step by step training. All you got to do is, I don't know, let's say it's on how do I advertise or how do I run an ad on Facebook.
yes.
So you can watch it, pause it, do what it tells you to do, watch a bit more, pause it. If you come across something, hey, I don't see this, and you're struggling with it, you can reach out to your mentor now, and we'll obviously give you the answer and say,
Yeah.
hey, this
It,
is how you do that.
yeah, and even as simple as what if someone asks me, what is this online business? As simple as that. There is a training for that. You get to be comfortable answering questions. You get to be comfortable talking to people because of our training site. So there's so many things out there that unbelievably you cannot wrap around your head how this online business, the type of support that this online business, this platform is giving to us.
Yeah, so I guess the bottom line is we're saying that this is a the best. As I say, I've worked in corporate. We own businesses and stuff. I've never seen any support like this,
Mm-hmm.
where there's always somebody to reach out to, and that's a huge thing, especially when you're starting something new.
Mm-hmm. And of course, like I said, not everybody's journey is perfect. Once in a while, you get some hiccups and you get some struggle. But if
Yeah,
you are not alone, if there is someone or people around you who are ready to help you, then of course you're not gonna struggle.
yeah. I mean, why would you struggle when there's people that you can just reach out to? Just reach out to somebody, and instead of stewing over it over a week. And we're not saying by any means that this is a piece of cake and you just come on and you do this and you become a gazillionaire overnight. That is not the case whatsoever.
Mhm,
But um, what we are saying is that in order, when you're going through them down times and the harder times,
mhm,
there's somebody you can reach out to that's probably gone through a very similar situation to what you're already in
mhm.
and can talk you through it and say, oh, yeah, that's no problem. It's this. And then that big problem that you thought, it's like, oh, well, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and then you don't really have to be financially connected with that person to help you,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody, we have this I don't know, group chat, if you want to say, of those 280,000 people. All you need to do is to reach out to them, and they are willing to answer your question. um
You can even actually, the founder of this particular system, you
yeah.
can even reach out to them on a chat and ask them a question if you want, and
Yes.
they'll answer you.
Yes.
It's like, these guys are like super guys. They really are. And you can send them a question and they'll reach back out to you.
Except for this week, because they are on a honeymoon,
Yeah,
or
this
they
is it.
are on their anniversary.
Yeah, they're on their anniversary right now, so
Yes.
not this week. But
Not this week.
yeah,
Yes, but there's so many successful people in this online community who are very willing to answer your questions. So no worries about that's definitely not gonna be an issue. So
so support versus having someone do everything for you. I think I've kind of touched on this
yeah, we
before.
already
We're
uh
not going to do all the work for you.
mhm.
We're going to guide you and help you gain the knowledge so that you're able to stand by yourself and do it.
Yeah.
But you've always got the community around you just to give you the support and guide you, put you in the right track so you
Yeah,
don't fall off the track.
I believe support is very important while still taking that responsibility for our own business, because after all, it is an independent business. Your name is attached to it. When
Mm-hmm.
when people reach out to you and ask for your business name, you gonna say it's your name,
Yeah, right.
because you're the one who is it really is independent business. Nobody can take it away from you, because you're the one, your
It's
name is attached to it.
and it is a business as well. I've got to emphasize that
Mm-hmm.
because it's not a hobby. It's not just it's a, yeah, it's a side hustle, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
a hobby. It's not just it is a business. It's not a job.
Mm-hmm.
It's a business. So don't think you come on and you just sign up and then you start getting a paycheck. No, it's your business, just
Mm-hmm.
like this is our business.
Yeah. So when you along the way building this online business, you're really gonna realize one day that you were confused at the beginning of your journey, but you'll end up to be confident because you're gonna be, whether you like it or not, you're gonna be confident
That's
one
right.
way or another. Yeah, that's like it's unbelievable how when you look back, like for us, for example, for me looking at myself over 2 years ago compared to now, I can definitely say that I am more confident, not only in this business but also about myself,
Yeah, and
you know.
there's so many things that seemed so difficult when we first started, but
Hmm.
now it's just like this going
Yeah,
live. You know, I
yeah.
mean, we'd have never thought about doing this.
Yeah, and I even realize, or us, I mean, that when I started going live, or when when my coach before was talking about going live, I even asked myself, can I actually do it?
Yeah,
But then again, you grow confidence in yourself. You get to be courageous, if you want to say. I become more courageous, and you don't really. At the beginning, you would say, "Oh, what would my friends say when they see me going live?" My English is not my first language, and I talk in English, and so I'll be like, "Oh, they're gonna be laughing at me when I um say wrong grammar," because a lot of people, as we all know, that they will judge you. Your hair is not right, your accent is not right.
yeah, they've always got something to say about you, but at
Yeah.
the end of the day, are they there to support you? You know, are they? When I say support you, are they there to pay your bills and take care of your life and your family and all that? No, you are.
Yes, so you learn to be confident, and sometimes you realize that your flaws, uh for some people, you don't realize that that becomes your, how do you call it, your asset. Like for example, your accent. There are so many different accents out there, and that becomes the asset of,
And
you
none
know
of us have accents, so you're okay. But also, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, don't feel obviously because you see us now and you think, oh, I've got to do that all the
Hmm.
time.
You don't.
You don't have to. There's different methods, and as I say, we'll talk. That'll all be explained to you the further down the process, if you want to say,
Uh-huh.
goes. Because we have a process too. You know, it's not just let's throw all this information at you and hope some of it sticks. There's a process that you go through, so you do get all the information. You're not left thinking, oh, what do I do, or what's it about, or anything like that. We kind of try to guide you down through the steps. There's the basic information when you very first start, where you'll put your name and email and you'll get a webinar to watch. That's just going to tell you some of the possibilities of what money can be made. And then the next step from there would be attending a Q&A, which is
Hmm.
free.
Yeah.
You come on there, you'll see other business owners, you'll see other people interested in the business. You can ask questions if you want. If you don't
Oh,
want, oh sorry, if you don't want, you don't have to.
yeah.
And then if from after that you feel like, hey, I want to really take a deep dive into this, that's when you would pay 149, which is 100% refundable within 30 days
Hmm.
prior to having a strategy call.
Yes.
So you pay your 149, that gives you a deep dive. You get, I think there's 3 hours of video, um, which explains all the business, answers all your questions. You can ask any questions you want at that point. If at that point you feel like, yes, this is really something I want to do, you would book your strategy call. and then what they'll explain all the compensation and all that stuff and the various packages that are available and what level you want to come in at the business with.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the stages. Hopefully that's give you some clarity there, and you take it from there. If, by the way, before that strategy call, if you say, this isn't for me,
Yeah.
no problem. You just reach out to us and say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, this isn't for me. I want me 149 back.
Yeah.
No problem. We'll get it right back out to you.
Yep. And there are actually two people who did just that. Like they sign up, they refunded their $149 and no question asked.
And you know what? Also, funny that you should say that as well,
Mm-hmm.
because we've had people that didn't believe there was 100% refund. So they paid the 149, and then after a week they just said, "No, it's not for me. I want my money back."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem. We send them the money back, and then once they got the money back, they'd reach back out to us and say, "Oh, I've changed my mind. I actually want to get back into it." They just wanted to see if they were going to get the 149 back.
Yes,
So,
yeah. Yeah, there's people who would do that because for them they said, oh, $149 uh is, I don't know if I say the word nothing, but like for some people, $149 is nothing. So they were saying that if I pay this $149 and I don't get it back, then at least it's $149. But they just want to test whether we are telling the truth, if they would really get their money back. And of course, what we
yeah,
said it, and definitely.
yeah, we're not going to sit on here and tell you, yes, you're going to get something. But some people in other things, we've spoke to people and they've said, oh, yeah, they said this and I would get this, and it's not come
Mhm.
true. But
Yeah, there's actually one of our leads, Gavin. Actually, he said about looking into another, or he looked into another type of online business, and he did not realize that he had monthly
a
fee, and
monthly
then
fee, yeah.
yeah, when he was trying to get his money back, he had to
You get,
hire a lawyer actually.
yeah, get an attorney. So that cost him money. And then I think he eventually, obviously, they said he couldn't cancel it within the first 6 months or whatever
Mm-hmm.
it was. But there's none of that here, we can assure you. And that's why we try and give you as much information, all free,
Mm-hmm.
as much as we can up front, because we want you to be 100% confident in what you're doing.
Yes. And of course, like that having the time to ask questions and being around positive and motivated people change your mindset. Most people in this online community, when you ask them, of course, the first thing that like Mike was saying, we all come to this business when we heard about the word business. It means we want to make money, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
our goal. However, um, after a year maybe or 2 years in this online business, and you ask the same question to people, what is the best thing that you gain from this online business? Not none of them would say
The
that the
money.
number one important thing for them is money,
They're going to
you
maybe
know.
say personal growth. They're going to say helping others. They're going to
Yeah,
say the supportive community.
yeah, the
Money's like,
mindset.
yeah, the
Yeah,
mindset. The money is kind of down below somewhere.
yeah,
But again, we're all here for our own purposes and our own journeys. So
yeah. That, like when we started, of course, let's be real, that's the first thing, of course, is for us, or for me, to make money, because I was thinking of my retirement. So it 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 it, it requires money, right?
that's right. And
Yes.
but then again, like you say, being around uh, positive thinking people, that kind of rubs off on you as well. So it puts you in the right frame of mind, and
Mm-hmm.
so.
Yeah, and you become happier.
So is there anything that we wish we'd have asked when we started?
Maybe. So maybe each one of
I
you.
wish I have one.
Okay.
I wish she'd have told me about it when she started. because she never told me anything about it until she'd actually got into the business.
Yes,
But
no, because um when I when I saw a post in Facebook, um I become so curious right away. So I reach out to my now mentor and ask question about it, and what he said was just uh go to my website, sign your name and your email. That's all he said. And then let me know. And then he said, you get a free webinar. Watch it. It's a 90-minute webinar. By the way, we have 20-minute now.
yeah,
And then he said, after that, then let me know if you have any question. That's all. So I did not really tell Mike that oh I sign up for this, because really sometimes when you are going to sign up for something online, you don't really tell
you don't know where
even
it's
your
going to go.
spouse,
Yeah, you
you
don't know where
know.
it's going to go. So
Yeah, but then when I sign up for this online business, and my decision making was very fast, because I was so excited, and I when I saw the possibility, I get more excited. So when I told Mike, I already made up my mind that I'm going to do this online business.
that's why I was skeptical, because I had a bunch of questions, of course. But it's all good. We're both here now, so
Yes.
it's no big deal. So you don't need to know all the answers. Um, you need to find,
Find a place
yeah,
to answer those questions.
yeah, and you shouldn't, you don't need to know how.
Hmm.
You don't. Let me see.
What matters more is the experience or the willingness to learn, because like we said earlier, experience is your best teacher, and very important is your willingness to learn, because and become open-minded, because like we said earlier as well, that there will be some hiccups, or there will be some struggles, if you want to say, because when things are very new to you, of course there is a learning curve.
And if you're like me, old school, you think, no, that's not how you do it. And why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? And that's the learning curve. That's where you've got to be open minded, like
Mm-hmm.
you said.
Yeah.
So,
And then we are here to answer all the questions. There's no stupid question, like some people, they are hesitant to ask a simple question, maybe because of the, oh, they may think that I'm stupid, or this is a stupid question. So there's no such a thing like that, because we are, first of all, we are from different background, we are from different countries, we come from different experiences and different orientation. What is easy for you may not be easy for me, and vice versa. What is um we can say that I am not a very fast learner, so I ask a lot of questions,
and
you know.
don't just ask one question and then fill in the blanks for yourself. Like, don't just say, oh, well, what is the
What is
business?
this business?
What's the business? And then you get that answer, and then it's like, oh, no, that's not for me. Because, as I say, if you go through the process, maybe you've looked at something before, an online business, and you ask what it is. Well, it's a attraction marketing, is what.
Or if you ask us a question like, oh, what is this business, or what is this business? Oh, it's like Amazon. For example, I say that, oh, it's like Amazon. It's not like that, but this is just an example. And I say, oh, it's just like Amazon. And you made up your mind that you hate Amazon, so you're not gonna.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you need to find the main thing is you've got to find out about what, what
The
not
system.
the system, yeah,
Yeah.
the program that you're
Mm-hmm.
plugging into.
Yeah.
Um, that's what you've got to look into, and just one question or two isn't going to give you the right answers. So you've got to really, you might say, like using that as an example, is
Mm-hmm.
it Amazon? Well, I don't like Amazon, so that this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Just say, well, okay, I'm not that keen on that, but let me find out a little bit more about it. And then
Mhm.
you find a bit more, and then you come and visit, do the question and answer. You'll hear other people talking about it. You don't just have to listen to us.
Mhm.
And you'll get maybe a different
Perspective.
perspective,
Yeah.
thank you, of what it's about.
Yeah.
So,
So I think that's about it for us, guys. Thank you so much for listening
yeah.
and for always sharing our Go Life. And we believe that we bring some value.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully we've answered some questions and maybe you've not been sure on, but if you think of anything, shoot us a message. We're here to answer any question you want. If you want to learn more about the business, again, let us know. We're
Yes.
here to guide you all the way.
Thank you so much. And we always say, please don't forget to pray because prayers.
Move mountains.
God bless everyone. We'll
Thank
see
you.
you again.
Bye bye.
Learn